Hello, my gorgeous Taurus. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome for the first time. I am so glad that you're here. We are going to do a weekend energy reading. This is a general reading, so please do take what resonates and toss the rest. If this doesn't resonate with you, please do check out one of the other signs in your chart that may fit you better. Also, if you do enjoy this reading or any of the others, please do like, subscribe, and share so that we can reach all of the Taurus that might have some affiliation or resonation with this. But before we do get started, I will explain we are going to do 3 cards that will be your general energy for the weekend. We will pull a card that will be a challenge possibly for you this weekend. We'll pull a guardian angel card to help you get some advice for what to do about that challenge. And we'll pull a love card to see if there's any love on your horizon. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started for you, my lovely Taurus. Alrighty, so what do we have on tap for our beautiful Taurus this weekend? Okay, we have a 2 of Swords. We have a Wheel of Fortune. And we have a 3 of Pentacles. So with this, I feel like you are coming out of a week that's been kind of rough. I feel like that. I feel like you're coming into a weekend where you have to make a decision. And that could be something as simple as you're just deciding how you want to spend your weekend. Or it could be something where you've been faced with something this week that you really have to, make a decisive choice over the weekend. And you have a kind of time crunch over the weekend. You've got to decide what you want to do about that, and like give us an answer on Monday kind of situation. So when I look at this card, it's Swords energy. It's kind of deciding between 2 things. So this could mean, something work related, but it could also mean where you are deciding between 2 people, maybe who've asked you out this weekend. And you're trying to decide what to do about that. Which one do you go with? Which one are you going to enjoy spending your time with more? And, time is precious. So you are trying to balance that with the weekend. It could be how to balance your weekend in general. How do you balance, work this weekend and family? How do you balance your time this weekend, because you have a lot going on, but you also need some downtime because you've had a rough week. So it could be something very minimal. It could just be more of a time management issue, because we see the Wheel of Fortune here, and the Wheel of Fortune tells me that you're going to have a really good weekend. I don't think that's in question. I don't see anything nefarious here. I don't see anything, that's giving me a negative vibes. Something that's like saying, no, this is a bad choice. This is something awful that's coming in and it's going to be a terrible thing. The Wheel of Fortune here is telling me that, you're going to have a nice weekend. You just kind of have to make a decision on which route you want to take for the weekend. What's your ideal weekend, and pick it and do that. But I see here the 3 of Pentacles, and that's telling me, typically that's a cooperation. It can often be a cooperation with like work. It can be a cooperation with getting together to accomplish a task. So, if that's something that you're considering for the weekend, whether it be, getting together with work friends, whether it be getting together with some people in your family, friends, whomever, to accomplish a task you had on your job's to-do list at home, or what have you, or whether it be that you just want to get together to finish up some work projects that have been kind of on your plate, and you make that decision rather than relax this weekend because you want it done. You just want it over with. Whatever I feel like you choose to do. I do feel like it is going to be the right choice because you have the Wheel of Fortune card here. And I also feel like you're going to have the support that you need to do it. So if it's checking off a jobs list, if it's going out with work friends, it's going to be fun for you. If you choose to, work together with people to do something that needs to be done around the house, or fix something, or what have you. Or if it's just working with your teammates at work, coworkers, to get something done that has been on your plate, driving you nuts. You want it finished, you want it put away. even if you have to work through the weekend to get it done. I feel like you're going to have the support here, the cooperation here to get all of it done, whatever it is that you feel like you want to accomplish. You're going to accomplish it, and you're going to accomplish it well with the Wheel of Fortune card. The idea here is just making the decision to do it, and which one is going to be priority, which item, what thing, what do you want to do most. So I don't see anything really negative here for the weekend. I feel like it's going to be a pretty accomplished weekend for you. I feel like you're going to get something done regardless of what it is. It's just more or less you having to decide, you know, is this a weekend that you need the downtime, and ultimately your relaxation with friends, hanging out is what you need to decide to do because that's what you need the most, or knocking something off your list of to-dos is what you need the most, or just finishing that work project is what you need the most. I think that's the main thing. So we're going to pull a challenge card and see what your challenge might be this weekend, and see if that's anything to do with it. So 7 of Pentacles, and that tells me that, you know, you're making some changes, some shifts, typically with a work situation or a money situation. So again, I feel like this may be something to do here. It goes along with the 3 of Pentacles, that you are trying to get something done either with, you know, you're shifting gears, either with you are just going to shift your ideas to either from work this weekend because you're just burnt on it, or you're going to have to shift gears to getting something done. You're going to have to either work through the weekend, or, you know, a lot of times this may be something, if you're looking to sell a house, if you're in this position where you're looking to sell a house, you're looking to move, could be for a job, could be for anything that you're shifting gears on work-wise, and you're looking to sell your house, you're looking to get stuff done. And there's been a few things that you need to fix around the house before you can list it or what have you. This may be what that challenge is motivating yourself to shift the gears and work at it, work at yourself financially, get that done, get the money together, get the work together, get it done, cooperate, collaborate, and put that together to use. This could be something as normal as tax time. You know, you've got to make a shift where you have to make the decision to force yourself to sit down with your significant other, your accountant, whomever, and force yourself to make the shift from your normal weekend routine of chilling, hanging out, having fun with the kids, whatever it may be, to put yourself to the grind of doing taxes, which is different from, you know, every other weekend of the year for the most part. And you're going to have to just do that to get it done. But I think, again, it will be a positive because the Wheel of Fortune is here. So you may get a tax return. It may be a positive for you because you feel like you're so happy that you got it off your plate. You finally got that kicked out, knocked out. If it was fixing something around the house that you've been dying to fix so that you can list it, to move off your plate, you're going to get it off your plate. I feel like, you know, mostly with this, what I see is the challenge is actually just putting the work in, shifting your mindset to, I'm going to have to get up and do this thing that I've really been not wanting to do, not wanting to put the work into, not wanting to shift my mindset into doing it on a weekend, because weekends, I'm drained during the week, I'm burnt, I want my weekends for myself. But this has to be done. I have to decide, because this is, you know, this is a person who's going in blindfolded to make this decision. They really don't want to make the decision. You know, they're like, please don't make me make this decision, but I have to, so I'm going to do it. But it turns out well for you. It turns out very, when it comes to fruition, and it will with this Wheel of Fortune, you will feel so much better because it will be done. It will be off your plate. So I do think it is going to be a very happy ending for you. It's just going to not be the best, most entertaining thing you've ever probably done, because it does look like it's going to be kind of like some drudge work for you in that regard. I feel like you're going to have to decide to put your nose to the grindstone and just knock something out that you don't really want to have to do, kind of drudgery. But I think you have the support that you're going to need to do it for sure, get it knocked out fairly quickly, and you will be a million times more fulfilled and better off and stress less when it's done. Can we get a guardian angel card for some advice on how to deal with this not so fun, maybe, task, whatever it may be that you're having to do? And we have the Archangel Uriel. So I think that, you have an angel here that is looking over you, bringing healing for your soul here, as far as like getting you pieced back together, telling you, I'm going to watch over you, watch over this financial prospect, watch over this this whole step-by-step situation that you're drudging through. And then they will be able to bring you to this fruition Wheel of Fortune. So, I think this is something that where you have someone who is saying, again, you have support. You have the support you need. You have an extra hand, a helping hand there to watch over you and bring in the knowledge, the help, the strength that you need for this. This is the strength you need that they're going to give you for this, to get this task done, this task that is really not something you're going to be thrilled to do, whatever it may be, but it's going to be, in the end, you are going to feel much, much better about it. Can we pull a love card here for our wonderful Taurus and see if we have any love involved in this wonderful weekend? Retreat. And I think that's perfectly fitting, because number one, you're going to have to retreat to get this done. So it's going to be, if you're normally a go out and blow off some steam kind of person, or if you're normally a go out into nature because you just like to be alone in nature type of person, whatever it is, you're going to have to retreat and stick your nose to the grindstone to get this done. But on the better side, once you have your help and once you have your backup here, to help you get through all of this, you are going to be able to have peace to retreat into. It is going to be so much better that it's off your plate. It is going to be like a weight lifted off of you, and you are going to enjoy that so much more because it's done. So if it's work, if it's taxes, if it's getting something done that you've been putting off, jobs list, mom's list, jobs list, dad's list, jobs list, something like that around the house, just get it done, because it's going to help you get to a place that is less stress, more fortunate with this Wheel of Fortune. You've got the support right now that you need to do it, and you are going to be able to finally, when it's done, stop stressing about it, because a lot of times, right, the anticipation of having to do it is 10 times worse than actually just doing it. Just, it's like I tell my kids, like with homework sometimes, if you just spent less time stressing over it and complaining about it and just have done it, you'd be done by now. And I have to tell myself that all the time. So it's easier said than done. We all know that, but I think you have the support you need this weekend to do that. So if that is something that you have been debating on or putting off, something you've really been kind of putting off, get to it. This is the weekend for it. So I hope this resonated with you. If it did, please like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff so it can get to our other lovely Taurus. If it did not, please check out one of the other signs in your chart that may have resonated with you more. Otherwise, I hope to see you back soon, and I hope you have a very productive weekend. Thank you.